conference like the Schilling conference is tremendously valuable. Putting industry leaders together with thought leaders in the space creates a really rich environment for ideas to germinate. And I think that's really valuable. My name is Charlie Harrington. I work for a company called Knewton, and Knewton is an educational technology company. And we've built an adaptive learning platform that publishers can use to personalize their digital education products. We work closely with publishers, startups, institutions, and governments to create digital learning solutions that tap into the power of adaptive learning by creating personalized learning products that are responding in real time to student proficiency, student needs, and provide real-time engagement both to the student and to teachers. So today I was at the Schilling conference to talk about the power of big data and how that's impacted the education industry, specifically focusing on how publishers are responding to what the internet can bring. And at Knewton, we see the internet as doing two things and two things only, and that's distribution and data mining. That's really it. And those two things have dramatically transformed all other industries. And education is having that moment right now, where that transition from a largely print-based world to digital is happening, and it's happening very fast. So there's a lot of innovation happening on the distribution side. Access to world-class educational materials is happening, and it's happening very fast. And there's a number of companies and publishers who are responding to it really well. Knewton is focused on the other side, which is around data mining, using the power of the internet, of statistics, machine learning, to learn about students in real time. And this is something that's never before been possible in the history of publishing. We're talking about real-time feedback loops, directly to students, responding to their needs, directly to parents, teachers, showing them what their students know, and then back to the publishers. And I think this was an important thing for this audience to consider. How does the publishing process change if I have real-time efficacy about what content's working? That could dramatically change the way textbooks are created. The Schilling conference was absolutely great. It's so awesome that we are in a planetarium, first of all. To look at these speakers talking about the future of publishing, the future of learning, and to see some of the tremendous innovations we've done in terms of science exploration on the side. There's an astronaut statue hanging down. It was definitely the right place for a conference like this. I think it put everyone in the right mindset. In terms of the conference itself, the audience was absolutely terrific. The host of publishers we've had across Scandinavia have provided really interesting conversations. I know that I personally have made a number of connections in this conference, and I think it's going to be really valuable to continue those conversations going forward beyond this conference. The speakers that I saw in the morning were absolutely terrific. It was fabulous to look and listen to folks on the inside world of publishing and how they're responding to innovation, and then have them directly contrast with outsiders to the industry who are building solutions that are specifically meant to disrupt the incumbents. So having those two parties together on the same stage, responding to questions from the audience, that's really valuable. And I can remember I was talking to someone over at lunch. The thing they really like about this conference, and I have to agree, is that we're talking here about the hard questions, about commercial models. Today's not specifically about technology, it's how to respond to technology. And I think that's an important thing that all publishing needs to consider. And Schilling has done a great job in curating a list of speakers today and audience members who were willing to talk about that. Looking at other industries and thinking about successes and challenges and opportunities, and then pitting that against the publishing world and their response, that's really valuable. I think the Schilling conference did a great job by incorporating other industry leaders into today's conference.